Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to FPL and Major, and this is gonna be the midfielders, top 10 most owned midfielders in FPL. We will be talking through them, and I will be telling you if you guys should have them in your team or not. So let's get right to our video. So we are just gonna go here, and the most owned midfielder is Mo Salah. So Mo Salah is the most owned midfielder in FPL, and this is a must-have. I know I see some of the players are trying to go differential and not go for Mo Salah and go for like Son, a million cheaper. But if you guys want to win FPL, go with Salah right now. Salah needs to win your team. Go get him right now. And if you guys don't get him, then there's a really big chance of you guys not winning. So people get this wrong. This is like a majors thing. Amateurs get this wrong all the time. They think we should go for the differences. No, at the start you need to go with the top players. If you in the later game weeks, start in the last 10 to 15 game weeks, you need to go for the differences to gain the ranks. For the first 20 game weeks, you need to just keep your rank at the top 100k and then keep growing it. So that's something you guys need to do. So the second most owned forward in the game is Luis Diaz. That's surprising to me actually. So I also have Luis Diaz in my team. He's like a 50-50. So in your team you need to have Trent and Mo Salah. And I'm actually surprised he's the second most owned midfielder, Luis Diaz. I expected him to be way lower because I thought people would be confused to select between Robertson and Luis Diaz. But it looks like most of the people are going with Diaz. Staying with me, I'm going with Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is like a player, if you guys going for an 8 million player, it needs to be either Kaiosaka or Luis Diaz. So I went with Luis Diaz, you guys can go Saka. There are other options also, Mount, Mahrez, but like Mahrez plays with City and City has like Pep rotation, a lot of players are gonna get rotated every game week in and out. So Luis Diaz might be a really good pick, except if you guys wanna go with Robertson, then you need to select someone else. And the third most owned midfielder is actually Son. Heung-min Son is the third most owned midfielder. That's something surprising. That's what I was talking about. People are going with Heung-min Son over Mo Salah. So you guys don't make that mistake. People are doing it. That might not pan out to be a mistake. That might be a really big dub. But if you guys want to get those ranks, keep at a good rank for the first 20 game weeks, go with Mo. And don't go with Son. You might need to go with Son at the later stages when people don't actually have him, like only 5% of the managers own him, and everyone has Salah, and you guys can go with him then in like the 20-30 game week to get, if he does good, you guys are gonna gain so many ranks. So do that. And the fourth most owned midfielder is Andres Pereira. I also have him because he's only 4.5 million and he's gonna get game time at Fulham. He might get goals and assists, and he's like a 4.5 mil player. At the start of the season, he was at United, so he was priced really low. But and then now he moved to Fulham, so he's gonna get some game time. So he will get really good points. Like he might get around 100 points, 50 to 100 points. So for 4.5 mil. That's really good. So you guys should also go get him because as the level of players this season, you need to get like the top players. You need to have some cheap options. And then fifth most owned midfielder is Coutinho. That's someone I'm surprised with. I didn't expect him to be in this list, at least not in the top 5. I won't recommend going with Coutinho. He wasn't in my list, but he wasn't in like I wouldn't consider him. But 20% of the people own him. I don't know why 7 mil is a lot. You should either go with 6 mil with Martinelli or 8 with Saka or Luis Diaz. 7 mil is like you should just skip by it. He's not someone you guys should go with. So yeah. So the 6th most owned midfielder is Neto, Pedro Neto. I have him in my team as my 5th midfielder. He's someone you guys should go with. Go with him. He's only 5.5 mil and he's gonna play almost every single game for the Wolverhampton Wanderers team. He's gonna be one of their key players, Wolves team. So you guys should go out for him right now. Go select him. Go ahead. He's gonna be a brilliant option. I have him in my team. Go get him in your team. Almost every pro has him. So don't make those mistakes and go get him. So the 7th most owned midfielder, Bruno Guimaraes. I don't know why he's on so much. He only got 67 points last season. Damn. I don't know why he's getting selected so much. I had him at the start because I didn't know who to go for, and then I switched to Andres Pereira. So yeah, Bruno Guimaraes. I don't know why people are going for him. Maybe because last season he got 5 goals, 1 assist, and 4 clean sheets, but he got 0 starts and 11 off the bench. So you guys need to look at that. And he only played 1,000 minutes. People like he's gonna do the same this season. He isn't. Newcastle improved their team by a massive margin, so don't go for him. He's someone I won't recommend. But if you guys wanna go with him, go ahead. I can't say much. And then the 8th most owned midfielder, Kaiosaka. Yeah, if you guys have Robertson in defense, then go with Saka. And if you guys don't have Robertson, then go with Luis Diaz. Look at these fixes. In the first 8, they have 6 good fixes. One and Man United is like a hard fixture. So that's why you guys should actually try to go with some Arsenal players. And with Arsenal, I think they're gonna do really good this season. So go ahead, choose them. And now let's move on to the 9th most owned midfielder. Is it 9? Yeah, it's 9th. KDB. Last player you should go with. Just like some amateurs will select him. No chance you guys should be going for him. This should be a 0.0001% chance you should be going for him. He's a horrible option. Don't go for him. Don't select him. And you rather get Son than KDB. KDB is not gonna get you any points. He's not gonna do. He might have some stand-up game weeks, but he will get only certain amount of goals and assists, and he isn't going at 90 minutes because of the Pep roulette. So last season he had a good season, but look, you guys need to look at that. 6 goals, 12 assists, 15 goals, 8 assists, 2 goals, 3 assists, 8 goals, 18 assists. Look at that. And then look at Mo Salah. Only for 1 million more, you are getting way better stats. Over 200 points for the last 5 seasons, the lowest being 281. He never got lower than 230 points in the last 5 seasons. 303 being the most. Go for him. Don't make a mistake by going with KDB. So, the 10th most owned midfielder, Rashford. He's a brilliant option. He might be a different answer. He will get some game time under Ten Hag, and I've been watching their preseason games. Under Ten Hag, United have been looking so good. Even players like Fred and McFred have been looking so good. And there was Martinelli in 11th. I would go with him. You guys can also go with Marcus Rashford. He's a brilliant option. So, yeah. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. And our goal is to get to 50 subscribers before game week 1. Go hit that subscribe button. We're really close to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe and if you guys are new. See you next time. Till then.